All right, now we're going to talk about formula references. So there are two different sort of modes, we'll say, for formulas: relative and absolute references. Relative references are what we've been using so far. It's just, just the name of the cell. That's all we need. And as you saw in previous lessons, as you copy and paste or move these formulas around, the columns change, the rows change depending on where that cell is. So this allows formulas to be a lot more dynamic. As we saw, you can copy and paste these formulas wherever you need them. You can calculate, rows of data, really quickly just by using these plain relative references. Absolute references are a little bit different. So absolute references are denoted by using the dollar sign. So when you use that dollar sign, if you fill a formula down or if you copy and paste it somewhere else, that cell reference will not change. So what I mean by that is, let's look at an example here. All right, so if these are your profits from the year 2018 and you're trying to figure out what your projected profits could be for 2019, and we'll say that it's a 25% increase, what you might want to try to do is equals, we'll say A3 times 1 plus C5. 530 sounds right. And if we try to fill that over all the way, and we look at our formula, it's actually C5, D5, E5, so it's moving over with our formula. So this is where we'll need to use our absolute referencing. So I'll remove that, and what I actually want to do is C5, and I actually want to put that dollar sign in front of the column and in front of the row just to be safe. So now if I try to fill that over, I look at C5, 1 plus C5, 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 all the way across. So you can see everyone is still using this cell, no matter where I fill it in. One thing to note is there is actually a hotkey for setting your references to be absolute. So if I said C5, pressing F4 once sets the column and the row to be absolute. Press it again, sets just the row, so just that row will stay the same. One more time, we'll set just the column to be absolute, and pressing it again clears it out entirely. So that's just a little bit of information about relative versus absolute references. It's definitely sort of a more advanced topic, something that not a lot of people know about and not a lot of people talk about, but it is definitely useful in certain cases. So that is it for this video. Stick around for the next video. We're going to talk about filters and conditional formatting and maybe some easier ways to find some errors in your data.